Rome isn't just another destination, it's a living museum. Every corner tells a story, every street feels ancient, and every meal could be the best you've ever had. Whether it's your first time or your 10th, these are 10 unmissable spots in Rome you absolutely have to see. But first, welcome to Travel Wisdom. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Which of these Rome spots would you visit first? Please tell me in the comments. Also, check out the links in the description to find tickets to some of these places as well as others. Now, let's get started. Let's start with the Colosseum. Colosseum is the symbol of Rome and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Built nearly 2,000 years ago, this massive amphitheater once held over 50,000 people cheering for gladiator battles, wild animal hunts, and epic spectacles. Walking through its ancient tunnels and seating areas feels surreal. You can almost hear the echoes of the crowd. Go for a guided tour that includes the underground area where gladiators and animals waited before entering the arena. Looking for tickets or tours in Colosseum? I've linked a few in the description if you're interested. Pro tip: visit early morning or right before closing to avoid the biggest crowds and catch golden hour light for the best photos. Just next door is the Roman Forum, the political, commercial, and social center of the ancient empire. What looks like ruins today was once the most important meeting place in the world. You'll see temples dedicated to gods, old government buildings, and triumphal arches celebrating Roman victories. Looking for a guided tour of the Roman Forum? I've linked one in the description. Climb up to the Palatine Hill for a panoramic view of the entire site, especially at sunset. It's breathtaking. The Pantheon is one of the best preserved monuments from ancient Rome, and once you step inside, you'll see why. Built around 125 AD, its giant concrete dome is still the largest unreinforced dome in the world. The oculus, the circular hole at the top, lets in a perfect beam of light that moves across the walls as the day passes, creating an incredible effect. Inside, you'll find the tombs of kings and artists, including Raphael. Want to know something cool? When it rains, you can actually watch the water fall through the oculus. The Trevi Fountain is one of the most famous fountains on the planet, and for good reason. It's massive, dramatic, and carved entirely from stone, with Neptune riding his chariot at the center. According to legend, if you toss 1 coin over your left shoulder, you'll return to Rome. 2 coins mean you'll fall in love, and 3 mean you'll marry that person. Over 3,000 euros are thrown in every day, which is all donated to charity. Visit early in the morning or late at night to avoid the crowds and enjoy the peaceful sound of rushing water under the glow of the streetlights. A visit to Rome isn't complete without exploring the Vatican museums. Inside, you'll find one of the largest and most valuable art collections in the world, centuries of masterpieces collected by popes. The highlight is the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's ceiling painting covers the entire space. Book tickets online in advance. Lines can stretch for hours, and you'll want as much time as possible to soak it all in. I've linked tickets in the description if you are interested. Right beside the Vatican museums is St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church in the world and a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. It's built on the site where St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles, is believed to be buried. The inside is jaw-dropping with marble floors, ornate statues, and Michelangelo's Pietà. You can climb to the top of the dome for one of the most stunning views in Rome. You'll see St. Peter's Square spread out below and the city stretching endlessly beyond. Piazza Navona is one of Rome's most beautiful squares, and it's just the perfect place to sit back and soak in the city's rhythm. It was actually built on the site of an ancient stadium, and today it's surrounded by these stunning Baroque buildings that are breathtaking. Right at the center, you'll find Bernini's Fountain of the 4 Rivers, which represents 4 major rivers from different continents. The square is always buzzing with street artists, musicians, and cafes. It's one of those places where you can sit for an hour with a gelato and just people watch. It's pure Rome. Across the Tiber River lies Trastevere, and it's one of Rome's most atmospheric neighborhoods. It's famous for its narrow cobblestone streets, ivy-covered walls, and that super laid-back vibe. The Spanish Steps connect Piazza di Spagna below with the Trinità dei Monti church above. Built in the 1700s, they've been a meeting spot for centuries, and even appeared in films like Roman Holiday. The view from the top is beautiful, especially at sunset when the rooftops of Rome glow in warm colors. There's also the Barcaccia fountain at the base, shaped like a sinking boat. Just be aware that sitting or eating on the steps isn't allowed anymore. But there's still a must-see stop for photos and atmosphere. For a taste of authentic local life, head to Campo de' Fiori in the morning when the market is full of fresh produce, flowers, and spices. Later in the day, it transforms into a lively social spot filled with cafes and restaurants. Nearby, the Jewish ghetto is one of Rome's most historic and underrated areas. It's home to some of the city's best food, especially carciofi alla Giudia, or fried artichokes. The mix of history, resilience, and culture makes it a deeply meaningful place to visit. Rome is more than just ancient ruins. It's a city that's alive, layered with thousands of years of stories waiting to be discovered. These 10 unmissable spots capture the best of its history, beauty, and everyday magic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Which of these Rome spots would you visit first? Please tell me in the comments. Also check out the links in the description to find tickets to some of these places as well as others. See you in the next video. Bye.